Hi, and welcome to another daily recap. So today I'm going to recap day 102, and it's September 18, 2024, Wednesday. So to summarize, today I didn't get any trades on both EU and GU, and yeah, I did place a dummy trade, but it was I didn't place that trade because it was against my high time frame bias, and I did not have much confidence to take the trade. So that's why I didn't place any trades in EU as well as GU. So to see what happened, let's jump into the whiteboard and discuss what happened today. So this is the EU daily chart, and the swing structure is bullish in daily, and the internal structure is also bullish. Price has mitigated the daily supply, and it has showed some reaction. So yeah, it has showed us some reaction of the price coming down. So we can expect the price to come down and take out the weak fractal low, but we must remember that a price has made a decent amount of internal pullback, tapped into this area of demand, and then it has made a strong bullish momentum upside. So all this can say that the price can continue this bullish momentum, take out this strong fractal high, and then push further up and take out this weak internal high. So for a short time, the price can come down, but if you see at the macro level, the price will go up to take out the weak internal high. So that's for sure. Or one more from the bearish perspective, you can say that the price has mitigated the daily supply and price has chalk bearish. So this chalk bearish could uh, can continue and can take out the strong internal low to initiate the swing pullback. Since the price hasn't reached the equilibrium of the swing range, so price can make a strong internal pullback and then take out the strong internal low. So it's kind of a mixed signal in daily. So that's why the daily bias is neutral here. So let's jump into 4 hour and see what the 4 hour has to offer for us. So in this is the yeah, this is 4 hour time frame. So the swing structure is bullish. Internal is also bullish. This is the equilibrium of the internal range. Uh, yeah, we can expect the what I was expecting today is price to make the internal pullback, and then once the internal pullback is done, it can start the run leg to take out the weak swing high. So that was my objective. So what I can do is I can just follow the bearish order flow and then look for shorts till the price reaches the 4 hour demand right here. This is a zoomed in version. So I was looking for shorts because there was this imbalance, so which the price can slide through. Uh, it has already mitigated the imbalance and it did not show much reaction here. So I can say that this imbalance has less orders and then price can slide through this one to mitigate this K of demand, and then from here we can expect the strong bullish momentum to take out the weak internal high of the overall. Jumping into the H1, which is my main medium time frame, sorry, which is my medium time frame to find the immediate bias. Swing structure is bullish, bearish, internal is bearish, which means phase A. Both swing and the internal are aligned itself, so it's phase A, but high probability to take shots. So let's see the zoomed in version of the H1 chart. So the internal structure is bearish. All I can do is the price has mitigated the supply and it has pushed down. So what I can do is wait for this supply to fail, wait this demand to fail. Once this demand gets failed, I can look to play the pullback and then expect this coming demands to fail because the internal structure is shifted bearish. So I can look to continue this bearish momentum till the price reaches the 4 hour demand. So it's a bit complicated because once the price takes out this weak internal high, in weak internal low, immediately I need to see a pullback. Otherwise, uh, if the price didn't make a pullback and if the price directly mitigates the 4 hour demand, then there will be no trades. No shorts, but I can look for longs. But for longs, again, I need to see bearish chalk to and a fresh POI to trade with. So which may or may not happen. Let's see. So at in London, I didn't get any session update because the price respected this POI and then it continued the bullish momentum. So what I can say is price can continue this bullish momentum and take out the strong internal high. But I was expecting the price to make strong bearish the pullback because there was nothing to the left from which the price is reacting from. If you see the 4 hour chart, you can't expect the price to react from the fair value gaps. Yeah, price can react from the fair value gap, provided the reaction should be an impulsive one. But since the already the price mitigated and made a pullback, so I was not keen in this fair value gap, and I was expecting the price to come down to mitigate the 4 hour demand. That's why my bias was strongly bearish during the session, and I expected this POI to fail and then flip this demand so that I can look for the fresh POI to look for shorts, quick scalp, tight risk management, and make some few profits or at least a break even trade to improve my psychology. So that was the game plan ideally, but at but the London made the low of the day and pushed the price up, which means this POI probably it can hold because this POI has swept some sell side liquidity and then changed the character of the price action, made a market structure shift. So this POI can play out and the price can push up, can take out the strong internal high, but I'm not interested in playing counter internal. So especially with the 4 hour demand below, the price will be magnetized towards this one. So I was not interested in playing that counter internal trend. So I just left this trade as it is. And yeah, so can look for short still. Okay. So, but still, I was interested in placing a dummy trade. So just to see how the price reacts from this POI. So it's actually phase C, and it is not in OT, and the medium time frame is not supporting the high time frame is not supporting the medium time frame idea. But the POI has 6 out of 8 criteria met, which means it's a good POI, and it is in line with the medium time frame order flow. So if you see what are the criteria, it has swept liquidity, it has swept liquidity, it has displacement. You can see the parallel gaps here, and it has made shift in the order flow, and it is still when the price moved up, it is still unmitigated, and it has inducements. You can see this is the inducement, and it is formed during the kill zone. This is London kill zone. So all the criteria was met. So it, if it had flipped the order block, then that would have been very very high probability trade. Then I would be intuitively forced to trade that longs even if it didn't meet my trading plan. But yeah, because of few risk factors, I restricted myself from trading this trade. What are the other confluences? It has swept the Asian low and supply and demand chains have been respected. So we can expect this demand change. I mean, this demand could be respected and the price can push up. So what are the risk factors? There is this opposing H1 supply which can hold and push the price down to take out the weak internal low. First one, and it is counter internal and it is against anti time bias. So maybe this bullish order flow was just to facilitate the internal pullback, and once the internal pullback objective is over, the price can push down and take out the weak internal low. There's a lot of sense for this, so I was not interested in taking this trade. Rather, I was looking from different angle, like since the price has mitigated this area of supply. So if this is a fractal low, right? If the price takes out this fractal low, this would be a high probability POI, and we can say that the supply chain is now being respected. Now shorts become high probability because we are having the this would be the phase C shorts, and it would be in non OT and also sorry, it would become phase B shorts because it would be in OT and high time frame is also supporting the medium time frame area. And same, these two will be already ticked. So 4 out of 4 criteria would be met. That would be very high confluence trade to take look for shorts if the price takes out this sub demand and flip this one and changes character. But yeah, actually this is let's play this dummy trade for now and forget about the trade idea. Let's just play this dummy trade for now. So what I told you, this demand to be respected, right? And actually the entry method for this demand was booked in LC1. So this is the lid, the small pullback. So we can expect some liquidity below this pullback. And yeah, price took that liquidity. Price actually took this liquidity, and this is where I would place my trade and stop loss 2 pips below and target 2.6 hour. So probably this is my 61. This is my 61.8 percentage of fib level. So since the price reached that level, so I can put my stops to break even. So which means this trade now became a risk-free trade. So this is just in 1 hour chart, and yeah, actually price didn't play out. Probably one second, did it play out or not? No, it's 2.26 actually. 2.6 is actually yeah. Price actually missed my target. Few pips. So let me delete this one. Let's not confuse you. Yeah. Actually, it was a good price went in my direction actually, and it was a good trade, but it missed my target few pips and took my break even. So it is what it is. Like since it is against the high time frame bias, we cannot expect the price to go long way up because the high time frame is the one which takes us the price long way. we following the medium time frame. The medium time frame always follows the high time frame objective. When the high time frame is not aligned with the medium time frame idea, then you can't expect the price to go long way, especially when there is opposite supply and demand like this one. So this is an M15 supply which got respected and the price pushed down, and it did not take my it may take profit. So it is what it is. So this could have been a break-even trade, but I didn't take the trade because it was against my high time frame. So yeah, probably if the price respected this, if the price made this chalk here, then I could be interested in following the supply chain. But even that would be invalidated because price with this, I think this is 7 p.m. news, and the price took the strong internal. So it is what it is. So this is no trades day, and I was cautious of taking my trades and prevented not prevented a loss, but prevented my psychology from being too much revengeful and aggressive. Right? Okay, let's jump into GU and see what the market has for me. Let's continue our analysis on GU. So in GU, as I already told you, there is no trades. So unlike EU, I didn't place any dummy trades in EU in GU. So let's see what happened on GU on the day 1 or 2. So if we take a pen, yeah, this is daily chart on GU, and the swing structure is the swing structure is bullish and internal is also bullish. So price didn't tap into the daily supply, and before that price made a bearish chop. So this gave us some confusion whether the price can follow this bearish order flow or chases a false break to trap the early buyers, early sellers, and push further up to mitigate the daily supply, and then it can push down. So it's kind of a mixed signal. So I just want to follow the lower time frames and my 4 hour as well as my H1 to guide my session direction. So what is my high time frame objective? Fractal bearish mitigation of supply. So a bearish, but to keep it simple, I just assumed it as bearish. But if you see my yesterday's analysis on GU, especially the daily part, you can see my reasons for the price can go up. So yeah, from the bullish lens, I can see a low resistance liquidity which could be taken, and the price can continue the bullish until the price mitigates the daily supply above. And this I can consider this as a fake break, kind of fake break pattern to mitigate the daily supply. This is the daily supply, and this is the daily supply order flow. So which means this order flow is a weekly supply. So price can make a fake break to mitigate the weekly supply. So jumping into the 4 hour chart, the swing structure is bullish, the internal is also bullish, and as expected yesterday, price made a deeper internal pullback, and now the price has tapped into the 4 hour demand. Now I need to see a strong shift in the bullish order flow in 4 hour or in the H1, so I can look to follow that bullish order flow. And since this is the let me show you the zoomed in version so that it's clear for you. So price has tapped into the 4 hour demand, and this is the news candle of yesterday. So there would be a ton of liquidity above. So I can look to trade this bullish. I can look for longs since the price has tapped into this 4 hour demand, and if I see the bullish order flow being respected in the H1, I'm happy to look for longs targeting the buy sell liquidity above. So here you can see internal is bullish, fractal is bearish actually. Chance of bullish internal run leg, so bullish. So what I'm expecting is, and one more thing is that this could be the target one, buy side liquidity, and this could be my target two. Why? This is weak internal high. I just failed to mark up this one, so this is weak, and this is a strong internal low. So this is H1. So clearly we are having the 4 hour bias as bullish and the daily bias is kind of neutral, but to simplify, I made this as bearish. But let's assume the daily bias is bearish, and sorry, let's assume the daily bias as neutral and the 4 hour bias is bullish, which means I can follow the bullish bias for the H1. So the internal is bullish and price has mitigated this area of demand. So I can look for longs if the price shifts bullish. So this is a fractal low, and this PY has mitigated a demand zone, and it did not chalk bullish, but the bullish order flow is being respected. So what I can do is I can look for price to come down, mitigate this POI, and then with the low time frame confirmations, I can look for the price to push up. And this is session update at EOD. I didn't make any session updates because my bias is clear, my trading plan is clear, sometimes what happens is that you don't get your high time frame bias clear, but you'll get your low time frame entries perfect. Like what happened on yesterday. Sorry, what happened on EU? In EU, you saw me. I got my high time frame bias wrong, but the uh, I had I had a good low time frame entry, but I didn't take the trade actually. But here you are having a clear high time frame bias. I know that the price is going to go up, take out the weak internal high, but I'm not able to capitalize on this trade because there is no pullback to work with. There was this small little pullback, but it is not. There is no mitigation to demand zone, so there is no trades today. So if the price had made something like this, pushed up and made something like this, then I could look for M15 confirmation entry and then confirmation in M15 time frame, and then I can look for longs. But since there is no pullback to work with, so I didn't trade, and it led to no trades day. But the analysis was correct, everything is correct, but I was not able to capitalize on this. So it is what it is. Not all the time we get perfect entry models. Sometimes we must be satisfied with our analysis being correct, and then rinse and repeat the next day. So this is what the market actually looked. You know, this was the price went up and then it shot down during the so everything during the news. I think there was news at 3 p.m. and sorry news at 7 p.m. So this was the news at 7 p.m. So I couldn't hold the trade long. So if I had got the trade, I would have placed my trade and I could have cancelled the trade before the news because uh, sometimes news may do the stop loss hunt like this one. You can see the price may go up and then suddenly it can push down. So sometimes it can do the stop loss hunt, but sometimes it will go in our direction and bring us a lot of profits. So yeah, this time I didn't enter because there is no pullbacks. So to summarize, in EU as well as in GU, I didn't get any trades. In EU, my high time frame bias was strong, but my low time frame entry was good. But I didn't take the trade because I was not satisfied with the high time frame. I was not ready to trade against my high time frame bias. But in GU, I got my high time frame bias right, but I didn't get any low time frame confirmations. So in the end of the day, I didn't get any trades, and it's plus zero or trade. Okay, see you tomorrow, guys, on what will be the day number? On September 19th, 2024, Wednesday, which is day 103. Until then, cheers, guys. Bye.